Hey guys, Patrick Gray here, the MLM Marketing Pro. It's a plum pleasing pleasure and a privilege to be with each and every one of you guys tonight. This is what I need you to do. As you enter the broadcast, I need you to first of all like. I need you to secondly share. And I need you just to comment and tell me what city, what state you're joining me from if you're on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, guys, I just need you to comment. Just let me know you're out there, especially if this is the first time you're watching one of my broadcasts, whether you're on YouTube or FaceTime or Facebook. Just say first time. And if you're watching this as a replay, I want you to say replay. With that being said, guys, it is an amazing day today. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. We are talking day 6 of day 90 with my accountability partners, who is who? All of you out there on Facebook. As you're entering, make sure you like or share so that I know that you guys are out there. And you know what I didn't do today? I didn't pop on my new earbuds here. Let's see. Let's see if they'll connect. If not, okay. I need to know if you can hear me out there. My good friend Stephen Moody's out there. Brother, can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up or just put in the comment box that you can hear me. With that being said, guys, what I want to do is I want to share with you guys a few tips on today. And guys, one of my mentors, Mr. Ray Higdon, talks about something called ILT, Invest, Learn, Teach. With that being said, let's just go over what I'm actually doing. Guys, I threw down the gauntlet June 1st. And thank you, my brother, June 1st. And basically, guys, I'm going on a 90-day run, and actually till the end of the year. My goal is to hit 6 figures this year in network marketing. If you don't know who I am, it's the first time you are. The first time you're joining me. I'm Patrick Gray, guys. I've been in this industry for well over 20 years. I've had some ups, I've had some downs, had some challenges. Guys, my background is in sales. I've sales since 1989, but I have a love for network marketing. And one of my challenges, I've made 6 figures in some other business, but network marketing has been it's been my white elephant. And don't get me wrong, I've had some as early as 2004. I hit my first $1,000 a month, my first $3,000 a month. And so what I really want to do is I want to really see if I got the right stuff, which I honestly believe I do. So with that being said, guys, I threw down a challenge to myself, but what's a challenge without having accountability partners? And I invite each and every one of you guys to come on this journey with me. Come on this ride with me to 6 figures in network marketing, because here's the thing. You don't do this by yourself. The type of business we're in is what Zig Ziglar used to say. You can get everything you want if you help enough people get what you want. So guess what? Along the way, I'm going to have to help some people. And that's the one thing that I love to do. With that being said, let's get into this training quickly. As one of my mentors, Ray Higdon says, invest, ILT, invest, learn, teach. And when he says that, he is talking about, just bear with me 1 second. I'm going to do something real quick here. When he says ILT, which says invest, learn, teach, he's talking about the best investment that you can make in yourself is an investment in yourself, in coaching, in training, in courses. So, guys, I am one who invests in myself to the utmost, because guess what? I believe in me. So I was watching a training today from Masha and from the Pajama Bosses. If you don't know who they are, guys, look them up. They are amazing. And I know old school methods. I know new school methods. I've done a lot of different things to generate leads. I like to think I'm pretty good at it. But the one thing I'm not arrogant enough to believe is that I know it all. So what I did is I was going over that training, and they had an interesting it was an interesting training. It talked about how to create an endless amount of leads. So what I did is I just watched this training, and I was dumbfounded because I got some tweaks on some things that I already know. And if it's okay with you guys, I'm going to share this with you, because one of the things I'm going to do on this 90-day journey is I'm going to share value. Value. Is it okay if I share some value with you guys? So with that being said, this is what I got for you guys. 5 steps to create an endless list of prospects. The very first thing you have to do, we talked about this yesterday, is you have to make a list. And here's the thing, guys. The money's in the list, but the fortune is in the follow-up. But, okay, I'm going to get rid of these, because right now they are giving me some challenges. And hopefully you guys can hear me now. Okay, so with that being said, the first thing you need to do is make a list. And just like you're told in just about every company, make a list of your hot and your warm market. But one thing that I never learned the distinction between hot market and warm market. And I never learned what to say to that hot market and what to say to that warm market. So if it's okay with you guys, I'm going to share something with you that really literally opened my eyes. Again, our business is simple, not easy, but it's simple. So here's what I got for you. For your hot market, guys, you're looking probably at your 20 to 30 closest friends and family. And instead of coming to them, trying to bombard them with your business, especially if, like, I've been in this business for a long time, guys. So some of you may be in what's called the NFL, no friends left. I got a strategy for you. Instead of attacking your friends and family, that top closest 20 to 30 people, with actually joining your business, here's a strategy. Here's a script. I want you to go ahead and write this down. This is how you approach that. And this is straight from the Pajama Bosses, guys. I don't want to steal anybody's thunder and say that I made this up, because I definitely didn't. I'm sure it's someone had the script for a while, but it's one that I'd never seen. It's this. I need your help. I just started this business and need to get 10 people to try my products and services. Would you be able to try the product or service and give me your feedback? Now, guys, that's a lot different than what you're usually told, because what are you told when you join a business? Everybody's your prospect. They're not. I promise you they're not. But for most of the products that we have in network marketing, there's a lot of people that can be a product user. So instead of attempting to force your business upon your hot market, which is those 20 to 30 people, why not just ask them to try the product? And think about this. Out of those 20 or 30, you get 10 people to try your product. Guys, that's a boost in your first commission check. Think about that. And you're helping them by not trying to throw your business at them, but possibly giving them, if you're in health and wellness, a product that can help them help their body. If you're in financial services like myself, something that can change their financial well-being. But it is a different approach. Now, your warm market, I never had a distinction. Hot market, 20 to 30. Warm market, guys, is probably maybe 200 people, because I want you to, and somebody out there saying, I don't know that many people. If you're over the age of 21 in your warm market, guys, you probably know about 2,000 people, because what you don't realize is you're thinking of the people you see every day. But when you start to look back, guys, you've been in school your whole life. You've run across a ton of people. You probably have a warm market of about 2,000 people, but we're going to say make an extensive list of just 200 plus people. And in that list, you're going to say this to them. I'm going to give you a script. Write this down. Hey, Bob, you're one of the first people I'm sharing this with. Now we're sharing the opportunity, not just the product, but we're going to do both. You're one of the first people I'm sharing this with because I really respect you and trust you. I wanted you to be one of the first people to know about grapety grape, as Ray Higdon would say. And guys, now some of you are saying, well, okay, what if it's somebody I haven't talked to in a while? Unlike what I've been taught in the past, guys, you do have to rekindle that relationship first. You can't just call them up and say, "Hey, I got this. You in or out?" You know, and I've done that before. How many of you out there have done that? Okay, great. So, with that being said, guys, what I want you guys to also understand, and I see my buddy Steve is out there um, commenting. Thank you, Steve. What with that being said, guys, you want to use something that's called form, and the word stands for family, occupation, relationship, and money. It's just a simple way, if you haven't talked to that person in a while, just to get back in touch with them. And even in that process, you may not present what you're working with right now, but you may just want to get back in touch with them instead of trying to hit them over the head with your opportunity. Because during that process, you're talking about family, how their family's doing, you know, what their occupation is. You're finding out, you know, what the family situation is, what their occupation is. They may hate their job. You may be able to tell them what you're doing right away. You're talking about relationships because guys, you haven't been together or haven't talked in a while, and you're talking about money, what their financial situation is. You know, you're not saying, "Hey, you got a lot of money," but you're working this into a conversation. So that's what you want to do to distinguish your hot market from your warm market, and that's how you approach them both. The second thing that is so powerful, and this is something, guys, I'm ashamed to say it, but I'm brutally honest. You guys know I'm pretty. I'll tell you whatever. But from those folks who say that this may not work for them, they're people who know, like, and trust you, right? They know you're not gonna put their friends or relatives in a headlock, so you just ask for two referrals. When someone tells you no, it's just one more question. Well, great. Hey, I understand this is for you. And I've been doing this with prospects now, even people who aren't in my hot or warm market. Hey, I know this isn't for you, but let me ask you this. Do you know anybody that this product or service or this opportunity may be a fit for? Simple question. One last question when someone tells you no. That right there, guys, that's gold, Jerry. That is gold. Let me ask you this. Are you getting value so far? If you are, make sure you like or comment in the comment section or section or hit a like. Make sure you share this also. Now, the third thing, this is 5 steps to creating an endless list of prospects, is practice and master the 3-foot rule. Guys, we going way back like pimps and Cadillacs. I used to be a master at this. The first business I told you I hit $1,000 a month, and then I got $3,000 a month in that business. I literally, you didn't want to be within 3 feet of me because you're going to hear about what I had going on. It wasn't obnoxious though. It was a natural conversation. And you know what, guys? Especially right now, it may be a 6-foot rule, but it may not be 3. You got to be 6 foot because of what we got going on with our corona. But what I would say is, guys, people are hurting right now. And this is something I heard from Ray Higdon. If you're not sharing what you're doing, you are selfish. If you're afraid of what someone's going to say, you're being selfish, guys. Because let's talk reality. Right now, there are people who haven't worked in sometimes months. There are some people who their income has been decreased because they can't work as many hours. So guess what? People are hurting. I know this for a fact. My daughter hasn't. I think she just went back to work, but she applied for unemployment like 3 months ago. Still haven't seen a dime. Crazy, right? So if you have something that can help people right now, guys, is the time that you need to speak up. So practice that 3-foot rule. 6 foot now during this time. Also, choose 3 to 10 sources of new prospects. 3 places where you can get leads. We talked about the warm market and the hot market. We'll consider that one. But guys, you want some other places to get leads. One of my favorite places is Facebook. I'm going to be real about it, guys. I haven't been as active as before, but guys, this is my favorite place to get leads. Anybody out there love Facebook? If so, put in the comment section, I love Facebook, or this is a place where I get leads. And if you are having challenges on Facebook, if you comment, I'm having challenges, I've got some software that can even help you with that. So make sure you reach out to me and I'll show you what I'm doing in those areas. So that's your hot and warm market, Facebook. And guys, someplace like Instagram or Twitter, or even you may be someone who wants to buy leads. Guys, I've got an inexpensive lead source for there too. Because here's the thing, you need to invest in your business. So you need to have 3 to 10 places, sources for consistent leads, because you understand our business is about being on the phone and about relationships. And I'm sorry, I'm in the midst of this. I forgot my check-in. 43 calls today, 8 appointments, guys. Still no signups, but you understand that activity eventually is going to catch up with itself, and there's going to be days of 2, 3, 4, 5 signups. So I'm not ashamed of that. Again, now the last thing is your existing team and their referrals is the step 5 to create an endless list of prospects. I want you guys to listen to exactly what I'm about to say, because maybe you didn't think of it. Because if it wasn't for Mr. Jonathan H. Seigler, who's my mentor right now, guys made multiple millions or 7 figures in the industry. Last opportunity we were in together, he made about 1.7 million in less than a year. Last big team he grew was like 92,000 people. So you think that's somebody you kind of want to listen to? I would say so. So with that being said, one of the things that I never did, and again, guys, this is Confessions of a Network Marketer. I'm going to be completely transparent. I've been around the industry, but I'm seeing some places where I've been lacking. How many of you out there know that there's some things that you haven't done that you've been lacking in? But anyway, getting to this last point, your existing team and their referrals. Here is this tip right here is golden. When you enroll your next business partner or success leader or success team member, I want you to do this. Definitely have a list to start up with. Definitely have that. Definitely have that. But also have a checklist to start up. If you don't have a checklist, I got one, guys. Comment, inbox me, and I'll get that to you. But do this. Have that person write down their top 25 warm market and get that to you immediately. Think about that. How many of you have been doing that? If you've been doing that, please put in the comment section, hey, I already do that. Works like a charm. If you haven't, comment, I haven't done that. And let me explain to you why. I want to tell you what Eric Worre says. There are times when you go all out at a 30-day blitz where you recruit 20 people. And I'm going to tell you some of the numbers he talks about, that 30 days, 20 people in 30 days. To start out with, when you do that, 8 of those people, 8 are going to disappear off the planet Earth. You'll never hear from them again. They go into witness protection. How many of you had business partners go into witness protection? Me too. It just is what it is. 12 of those will look like leaders. They'll do something. 8 eventually will show up after about a month or 2, and then at the end of that year, you'll have 4. Okay, if you do that 30-day run, you recruit 20. But here's the thing. Here's what I really want you to understand is that those 8 that go into witness protection, if you do this as soon as you sign them up, while you have them have their attention, you ask them for their top 25, have them text it or email it to you, this is what's going to happen. Because it's inevitable. It's the industry. They're going to disappear. Somebody's going to disappear on you, never to be heard again. I don't understand it. People pay their money and they just disappear. How many out there have seen that? But here's what's so powerful. Once you have that list, guess what? When that person disappears, stop answering your calls, it's okay. Why is that? Because, guys, now you have a list of referrals that you can call and say, hey, Jim, this is Patrick Gray. Hey, a good friend of yours, Bob, told me to give you a call because of whatever you're doing. You know Bob, right? Okay, great. Hey, Bob signed up with us on our financial services company. He thought I should share exactly what we're doing with you. Is that okay? Guess what? Now you've got a list of 25 people. So that person disappeared, right? Now, you just showed this to Jim. Jim gets excited and says, hey, I think this is a good idea. Let's get signed up. Another thing, you always have that person who you got the list from, you have their link. You send that link to Jim. Jim signs up. Now, this is the message you leave for Bob. Hey, Bob, this is Patrick. Hey, I haven't been able to get in touch with you, but I just want you to know that I spoke with Jim. He got really excited, and he signed up, and I did put him right under you. So I want to make sure that you know that you look in your back office, you'll have one business partner added, and you should be getting a commission here pretty soon. Hang up. How many of you think Bob's going to call you back now? Guys, this is a retention animal. So, guys, I'm going to go over the 5 steps again. First, make a list of your hot and warm market. Second, ask for referrals, at least 2 referrals from your hot and warm market. Thirdly, practice the 3-foot rule. Fourthly, choose 3 to 10 sources of leads, of prospecting. And then fifth, your existing team and their referrals. When someone comes in, guys, make sure you do that. With that being said, guys, this is Patrick Gray, the MLM Marketing Pro. Hey, my brother. How you doing there, preacher? This is Patrick Gray, the MLM Marketing Pro. It's been a plumb please and pleasure and a privilege. Guys, one other thing. I want to add this. Now, guys, you know that I'm in a financial services company, guys. If you're having any challenges at this point and you have some issues with your credit, you got issues where right now you like your job, but you're not bringing home enough income. Guys, I have a system that can literally, and by your very next paycheck, help you increase your take-home pay from your current job without a raise, $300 to $1,000. I also have a way to cut your debts a third of the way. So what does that mean? You got a 30-year mortgage, we can get that bad boy under usually about 7 to 10 years, knocked out. Paying the same amount. And guys, we have wealth generation principles that have been used by the uber wealthy forever. So with that being said, if you are open to an additional stream of income, or you just want services like that, if you want your credit score increased 50 to 150 points in the next 90 days, guys, put it in the comments section, say, please, information, please, and I'll get that information to you. With that being said, if you got any value out of this, make sure you like, share, and comment. And if you're watching this by replay, say replay. With that being said, guys, I went way longer than what I thought I would go. But guys, I want to thank you all for being my accountability partners. And guys, I am dead set on making sure you get as much value as I go along and as we go along this journey. Thanks for coming with me. Guys, with that being said, this is Patrick Gray, the MLM Marketing Pro. It's a plumb please and pleasure and a privilege to be with you guys. Thank you for coming along this journey with me, and I'll see you at the top, because guess what? The bottom is way too full. Have a great night.